2, 1. We are live. Good morning, everybody. It is Pete Cohen here. It is day 5 of a 4-day week in the life of what we're doing here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now I need to share. It's so important. Hands up who thinks. Hands up who likes me. No, I'm only joking. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your love. Hands up who thinks that it is good to share. Anyone think it's good to share? Good morning, everyone. Look at you guys steaming in. Absolute. Hands up who likes me. Now, who remembers that from a famous TV program? Yes, it was the young ones with Rick Mail going, hands up who likes me. And everyone puts their hands down. He goes, why don't you like me? Because you're a complete and we don't like you. I find that very difficult to believe. Do you want to bet on it? Anyway, there's no reason to talk about that. It's just one of the many things in life that makes me laugh. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Kate. Good morning, Louise. Good morning, everybody that has joined us here this morning. So excited to see you guys just pouring in. So many of you here. Good morning, Jeannie, the genie in the bottle. Good morning, Desi, our member of the month. Unbelievable what she has achieved and really shown the way for so many people. Good morning, Instagram. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning. Good morning, Colin. Colin has joined us this morning. Colin France, he joins us every morning. Helen, Kath, Dolly, all of you guys are unbelievable. You are incredible human beings, and I'm excited and I'm fired up about working with you. Sharing is caring, the rule in the house. Absolutely. It's what we were put on this earth to do. Now, that's one of the things that we spoke about this week. This week has all been about tools. Where's this? Here's a good tool. Have you ever tried hammering a nail without a hammer? I probably have because I couldn't find a hammer. I probably tried to do it with a screwdriver or something and it didn't really work. Good morning, Samantha. Guys, please share this. Bottom left-hand corner, share it, and you might give someone a tool that helps someone to change their life. We are all, look at it, think about it. How many of you are looking for things to make your life easier? How many of you? You are looking for things to make your life easier, looking to make your life better. How many of us? We are all looking for that, right? We all want it, whether it's a washing machine, which saves us years ago, putting things in a big tub and turning things around. We want hanging our clothes up on the drying machine, on the dryer outside, where you can stick them in the dryer. A washing machine, computers that we can take with us wherever we go, a stupid Apple Watch. I'm sorry, Apple, I do love you, but this is one of the most stupidest things I ever bought. I'm sure some people love it, and it's made their life easier. How many of you want to make your life easier? How many? How many of you want to make your life easier? And you were looking for a tool. If only I could do this. But we all want a quick fix, and there are quick fixes. The thing is, we're looking to fix things outside of ourselves. But when it comes to fixing ourselves and making ourselves optimal, making ourselves healthy, there are no quick fixes. There are easier ways to do it. And there's a lot of misinformation about all of this stuff, but we can change. How many of you believe you can change? And by the way, when we're talking about quick fixes, this is the event of the year, which you're all invited to, which is the My365 Summit happening on the 23rd of September 2017. It's going to be flipping unbelievable. Not just me, but some other amazing speakers. Patty Drobanowski's done one of the most successful TED Talks ever done. And Dr. Rakowski, one of the top nutritionists in the world. You can come and you can find out how to create an unbelievable life. You see, My365 is all about inspiring you to be better than your best. And if you look at the word inspire, you know, do you need a tool to inspire yourself? Yes, you need like-minded people. You need to use the right tools for the job, because this is what we spoke about this week. Changing your attitude is not good enough. You can say, yeah, Pete, yeah, PMA, positive mental attitude. And you get up every morning, and then all of a sudden, excuse me, something happens that knocks you off your feet. And your attitude immediately swings, because we are what we repeatedly do, right? And many of us have repeated certain behaviors, certain ways of thinking. Many of us have kryptonite in our life, things that stop us from being the very best that we can be. So kryptonite, even superheroes have things which stop them. We all need help. We all need tools. My job is to give you the most effective tools for the job. The word inspiration comes from in spirit, the spirit inside you that has the spirit to do things, to make things happen. My goal is to wake that part of you up, the part of you that was put on this earth to do great things, not just good things, to make a difference, to make yourself feel proud, to make a life of significance. Put your hands up if you want a life of significance. Put your hands up, your other hands up, put both hands up who likes me. No, put your hands up who amongst you really wants to just be proud of who you are. Look at yourself in the mirror rather than the duck quacking away going, you can't do this, you're not good enough. That voice in your head goes, you're amazing. You are making a difference. You are contributing. And that's what we are here to do, to help every single one of you be an incredible human being. And some people say, well, who am I to be incredible? I'd say, well, who are you not to be incredible? Look around and how many yous do you see? You could travel the world and you'll never find yourself because there's only one of you. And if you really want to find yourself, you don't have to go to India to find yourself. You can look in the mirror and go, hey, it's me. Look, here I am. I'm amazing. I can do anything. I can make a difference to the things that come into my life. So this week has all been about tools and really helping you look at what are the best tools for the job. But do you understand, in order to change, it's going to take time. And many of us, we want everything done like this. This is something that is constant work. We are not perfect humans, beings, but we can strive for perfection. And that's what I'm here to do, to be a constant force in your life, to be dependable, not for you to be dependent on me, but for you to learn how to become dependent on yourself. So these are some of the notes that I've made this week. And one of the first things, some of you have heard me say this before, but let's just do a quick recap. And then I want to give you probably one of the most powerful tools because we've only done 4 days this week. So the first tool we talk about was called the reversal of desire. And many of us, when we feel fear, worry, doubt, anxiety, we try to not let ourselves experience that emotion. We try to bury it. And what I'm suggesting that you do is you use your fear, your doubt, and your worry to actually get into your potential, your infinite potential. I mean, how capable are you? How much potential do you actually have? You see, we have a whole system of mental health around the world that is focused on just making you, it's like when you're not well, let's make you not be sick, rather than let's make you really healthy. Right? And it's the same with mental health. If you're depressed, let's just make you not depressed. How about if we went from not feeling confident, from feeling depressed to feeling worried to feeling anxious, and we took it to the other side? What is on the other side of negative emotions? That is up to you to decide. But what we have become so good at doing is becoming creatures of comfort. And I want all of you to understand that if you want to grow in some way, you're going to have to do something. Your potential, your learning, whatever it is that you want to achieve, is on the other side of often breaking through the internal resistance that you have. Now, many of you know we speak about the duck a lot, the duck in your head, the duck that goes, don't do that, you're going to fail. The duck is only trying to protect you. Really, the duck wants you to be successful. And it is the little things that you do every single day that will make a huge difference. So one of the most important power tools is the tool of when you feel fear, worry, doubt, and anxiety, use that energy to do something. Just to start, we know inspiration is for amateurs. The inspiration that you have will light up by you taking action. It's like flicking the match. How many degrees does it take for water to boil? 212. What is it? How many degrees does it take to start a fire? 451. Not 450, not 211. And this is what we have to understand. We just get started. When we start to see success, that you'll start to realize, wow, I can do so much more than I ever thought possible. And for me, one of the most powerful tools, and I know just how many of you are making significant breakthroughs in your life. You know, when you don't feel like doing something, Philip, you just do it, you know? Good for you, Nicola. if that's something you're going to do, you might want to get a little bit of advice about doing it. It's called activation energy. Thank you, Sarah. It's like that little bit of energy just to get you going. But for me, as a coach and as your coach, I encourage you every single day to be able to back off from what you're doing. And imagine that you can come up here, right? And you can look down on what you're doing and realize, look at the way, it's like a third eye on yourself, and start to realize how many choices. And this is what I want you to think about over the weekend. How many choices do you actually have of the things you think, of the things you feel, and how you move through the world? Yesterday, I asked all of you to think about whenever you feel something, negative, write it down, put it in a cloud. Put it in a cloud and let the cloud either go and use that energy that you get, because energy comes from worry, fear, doubt, anxiety. Use it to go do something. And then you'll realize after you've done it that emotion has gone. So I encourage you, I really, really encourage you to draw a couple of matchstick men, but one of them really big and the other one small one. Is the bigger one is that higher, intelligent you, the one that is observing you, the inner coach in you, the you that's looking out for yourself, the you that could become your best friend. There are so many tools, there are so many hacks that you can use, but the tools don't make any difference. This watch doesn't make any difference. It's just there. Look, if I just leave it there, it doesn't do anything. It's like this pen. What an ingenious pen. Look, it's got a torch on it, but it doesn't do anything. It's just sat there. It's not working. It's what I do with it. And it's what I do with this. Does this make sense? The reality is, for most of you, these tools that we're using, they're not always physical things. Your journal is a tool that you can see. But putting yourself first and realizing that you don't want to be like everyone else. You want to be a better version of yourself. And this is another thing I really encourage all of you to think about this weekend. As you enjoy yourself, is think about, who are you aspiring to be? I was reading a book by Dr. Wayne Dyer called The Power of Intention. And one of the techniques he thinks about is, who are you aspiring to be? Think about who that person is, how they look, how they feel, and then ask yourself the question, what would it be like to act like that person today? See, when an actor is given a role in a film or a play, he doesn't just start on opening night having not done any rehearsals. The greatest actors have rehearsed until they become that part. And that's what we need to do. You know that most of you are playing small in this world, and you know that you can have a bigger part, you can be more significant, you can make a difference to your life and to other people's lives. That's what we're here to do. Thank you so much for all your comments. Yes, thank you, Ben, for posting those images on what you're eating. It's really great. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, it's a great book. So what sort of a week have you guys had? That's what I want to know. Let me know right now. What have you learned this week? This is what we're looking for. We are looking for videos from all of our members. If you don't want to make a video, you should make one. If you still don't want to make a video for whatever reason, at least write it down and share it. What have you learned this week? What have you learned this week, and what are you going to do? What are you going to do with it? What have you learned? What have you achieved? And what are you going to do with it? 3 things. So what have you learned? What have you achieved? And what are you going to do with that information? A quitter never wins and a winner never quits. Absolutely. Thanks, Carmen. Great to see you. It was amazing to see you in Vegas. Wow. Can you believe that was just less than a week ago that we were there? Thank you so much for all of your comments. Let's finish on Instagram. Goodbye, Instagram. And we're going to make a quick video on here. So what I'd love to know from all of you is, what sort of a week have you had? I mean, I've had a phenomenal week. I really appreciate, really appreciate. And guys, if you've not got your ticket for the event of the year, get one. Get one, not now. Get one right now, because it's going to be amazing. So this week has all been about tools to help you. I'm loving these little emojis. I'm loving your images. Why not change your images so next week when I bring you up on the screen, we can see an inspirational image of you. Thank you. I've learned to adjust my daily activities in order to reach my goals. Absolutely. There's no goal that's too big. You guys can do anything that you put your mind to. So thank you so much. Get ready for next week, because next week we're going to be looking at this subject that, again, a lot of people have been talking about, and it's called mindfulness, teaching you how to tap into the infinite intelligence in your mind. Thank you, Harley. Congratulations on your success. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you to all of you. We'll see you on Monday. It's been an awesome week. Let's hear from you. Good morning, Marty. We've got to show Marty on the screen there. Thank you so much. Love to you all. And have an awesome, awesome weekend. Much love. Ta-ta for now.